Bravo team, this is Alpha team. Come in. Over. Bravo team, come in. It's got to be around here somewhere. Alpha team to headquarters. I'm tracking the Superhuman's trail. If anyone can hear me, rally on me. I've been tracking his footprints. I believe him to be in this area. Hello guys, Review Bros back with another one, and we'd like to start by saying a massive thanks to Jeremy Light all the way from USA for getting us these two bad boys out.
Absolutely, we got the Superhuman Supreme and the Freedom Juice. Now, we get quite a few questions regarding these two. I will put it straight here right now. The formulas are exactly the same. Obviously, Freedom Juice was a July the 4th special limited edition, so bear that in mind. How does this compare to the original Alpha, you may be asking?
And we shall tell.
We will delve into that. So these are the two reviews we've got going now. We also were lucky enough to get given some of the Komodo pumps, so that is another future review from Alpha Line's product range.
We love all their products so far, so big expectations. Please do hit the subscribe button, like the video and hit the bell icon.
Thanks guys. Okay guys, we're going to move into that taste and mixability section now for you. And the flavours is something that's not quite been fully disclosed yet. Obviously launch date is October the 1st, 2019. So it's only a couple of days away from now. What I will say, however, is the Superhuman Supreme we have to hand is in unicorn juice. The flavour you have in Freedom Juice is
Patriotic Pineapple.
Which I do know, however, is one of the new Superhuman Supreme flavours.
Along with
Lincoln's Lemonade. So they are the two flavours that look like they're going to be the only ones released. Not too sure if they're going to continue with the unicorn juice. Stay tuned, it's going to be very exciting to say the least. What we do know, and we'll be very honest, they nail their flavours. Whole Juice was one of the only, oh I got some steam coming off that. It was one of the only 5 out of 5 flavours we've given, along another like one or two more.
And there's little sprinkles in there. That is cool as hell, right?
This one's just normal.
Got a nice heavy leg day today, so putting it to the test.
Absolutely.
We'll go across both and we'll come to an overall score.
Smells really nice. It looks like it mixes very well indeed.
I've got a few sprinkly bits floating around, but not.
Oh yeah, you've got the. It almost looks like birthday cake sprinkles as such, but they're obviously not quite like that.
Yeah.
What I'll say is it's not very heavily coloured, so I don't know if there's any. I'll have a look, but it's not too much if there's artificial colours in there.
Subtle.
Let's go for it. Let's go. That's good.
They do nail it, don't they?
That's really good.
I can't decide which one I prefer. This is so annoying. I'd be happy to go something like 4.75.
I would. Yeah.
Just slightly behind Hulk Juice, but
literally just behind. They're very nice flavours. They mix perfectly fine. You know, if I had to pinpoint absolutely anything at all on why we lost that 2.25, is a bit of personal preference perhaps, and a very vague chalky consistency.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, yeah.
But it really, I promise you guys, that really only takes that 0.25 off of a 5.
Yeah.
They are nailing flavours, and I don't know how they do it so well, but
it's genuinely enjoyable, and you can't say that about many, can you?
No, so a great start from Alpha Line on that.
Alright, it's price time, guys. Superhuman Supreme. For UK guys, you go to thesupshouse.com. You'll find that for $39.99, 21 servings, and that's £1.90 a go. We also have a discount with the Sups House to get free shipping, which is Review Bros, right?
Yeah, you know, that saves you at least a fiver there, guys, roughly. So every litre helps. Like Craig said, 21 servings, £1.90 a go. That actually works out, still expensive, but it is a premium product at a 1.5 out of 5. Best guys out there, you're going to want to know how to get this at the cheapest price. And the best we can find it at the moment is straight off of the Alpha Lion website. You can pick up this product for $49.99. It's a great price. But what I will say is, however, use this code JLIGHT7 for 20% off. That is a massive reduction. It actually drops it by $10 all the way down to $39.99.
Crazy.
Divide that up by your 21 servings, it's actually only $1.90 a go. So for you, it falls into a 2 out of 5. So it's a bit better than the UK.
Yeah.
You know, do use those codes. It's great stuff. And it, like I say, I did mention, it is a premium product. So we're going to give that an overall score, due to the differences in location, a 1.75 out of 5 for this product.
Label time of Superhuman Supreme / Freedom Juice. So 21 servings per tub. 1 scoop is your serving, which is 17.9 grams. First up is caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams.
Yeah, sweet spot, caffeine hit. You know, that's your main stimulant in this pre-workout, so it's nice to see it in there at that dose. Not too high, because we've got some more stimulants coming up.
Nice. And then we have Dmha, 200 milligrams.
That is a hefty dose, guys. That's double its predecessor, the normal Superhuman. What I'll say is that's a heavy stimulant. So if you haven't used DMHA before, I can't recommend straight away going into this 200 version. But for those of you who have used it before, you're going to love it. It's a massive hit of stimulation.
Nice. And then on top of that, we have NN-dimethylphenylethylamine citrate, 200 milligrams, aka our old friend Urea gerensis.
So that's known as PEA for you guys who've heard of that before. It's been shown to extend euphoric effects for a fair amount of time, as well as, you know, mood elevation and all those euphoric boosting happiness effects. It's nice to see it in there, and that's a good dose as well.
Lovely. And then we have Infinergy, which is decaffeine malate, 100 milligrams.
We really like that. It's obviously a caffeine demalate, so it's a slower digestion form of caffeine. So when the original caffeine starts to wear off, this one will start to take its place, where it starts to get used by the body. We like it a lot.
Indeedy.
Anti-crash.
Lovely. And then wrapping up this energy and focus matrix is N-methyltyramine HCl at 75 milligrams.
Yeah, we really like this ingredient. You know, it's been shown to boost adrenaline, but also so giving you energy in that form, as well as also a focus and euphoric effects. So, you know, it's going to be a very happy, mood-elevating pre-workout, judging the label.
Great start so far. So let's move into the Superhuman Pump Matrix, consisting of L-citrulline malate at 7 grams first.
Yeah, that's a hefty dose, guys. Way more than average. We love it. You know, that boosts nitric oxide in the bloodstream, and it's going to give you some serious pumps.
Nice. Then we have L-taurine at 1 gram.
A jack-of-all-trades ingredient, really. It's been shown to help with pump, endurance. You know, it fights off lactic acid as well.
Yeah. And then we have nitrosogene as inositol arginine silicate at 750 milligrams.
That's the arginine silicate, so it's been put in with the silicate to extend its life within the body. Arginine alone doesn't last very long, so with that it's going to last longer. Therefore, it's going to induce the pumps for a longer period of time, so we're going to be seriously pumped up.
Awesome. And then wrapping off this part of the label is S7, 100 milligrams.
A new ingredient, you probably haven't heard of it before. It's you know, it's only early in stages of research, shall we put it, but the early studies have actually shown it to boost nitric oxide production of up to 230%. So again, seriously swole pumps, should that be the case.
Crazy. And then we have Superhuman Strength Matrix beta alanine 3.5 grams.
Yeah, again, guys, huge dose of beta alanine. You know, the normal amount is about 3.2, so we are getting extra there. You know, it's the ingredient we've come to love, that beta itchy tingly feeling, almost like an allergic reaction feel, really, but it lets us know psychologically when that pre-workout's kicking in. You know, it also has endurance benefits by buffering lactic acid, so it's a really nice ingredient. We really like it.
Good stuff. And then on to betaine and hydrous 2 grams.
Jack of all trades, you know, endurance boosting, you know, helps you with strength, helps you with a bit of everything, really. It's a nice ingredient. It is an osmolyte, which means it will help water move throughout the cell, so it's going to help pumps as well.
Nice. And then we have the anti-crash matrix, L-theanine 350 milligrams.
Yeah, it helps with stress-related situations. We've always considered it the blanket over caffeine. You know, it'll extend the effects of caffeine, and it'll also prevent the jittery feels that some people can get from caffeine. So we like that ingredient as well.
Yeah. And the very last thing on here in the absorption matrix is 10 milligrams of black pepper extract as bioperine.
Yeah, nice dose. Normally you see 5, so we got double here. It's just going to help you digest the whole list of ingredients that have been mentioned. You know, it's quite important because there is a hell of a lot to get in you.
Indeed, and that finishes off the label, so we can tell they're covering extensively the stim side, focus side and pumps. Very impressive.
Yeah, really looking nice on that label. Let's see how it comes together in training.
Okay guys, it's that bit you've been waiting for, the effects segment of this video. You know, how did it affect our training? Do we enjoy it or not?
Did it make you a superhuman?
So, we start from the beginning of our reviews as always. So we normally would start off with the beta alanine effect. Did we feel it at 3.5 grams?
Totally, yeah, we did.
Yes, we did. Very itchy, very tingly, very psychologically getting us in the zone. We really like the effects of the beta alanine in these two.
Coming shortly after that was the onset of energy and focus from the substantially dosed ingredients label. Yeah,
exactly. You know, you got a smashing amount of caffeine in there. With some other bits, the Dmha, I must say, is very powerful in this one.
Yeah.
It's absolutely, definitely noticeable from the original of double the amount.
Dialed up.
Can't go wrong with that.
And it's also added the N,N-dimethylphenylethylamine in this one that wasn't in the OG.
Exactly. So we are looking at a more powerful formula in terms of stimulation straight off the bat.
And highness, euphoric.
Yeah,
happy.
Mood elevation was very good. I felt very happy on this pre-workout.
Yeah.
You know, you just feel full on it. It's almost like a carb powder because you just feel pumped. The S7 does its job. You know, nitric oxide production is going to be through the roof on this pre-workout.
It's difficult AF to pick this one apart because there's really no downsides to it.
No, it actually felt amazing. Even if we wasn't to look at the label at all, pumps were seriously good. Focus and mood elevation was seriously good. You felt happy to train on it. No joint pain. I don't know if that's just a side effect of this or it was just the way the cookie crumbled today, but it just felt very healthy.
No negative side effects that we've come to experience with some high stim pre-workouts. So you got no jitters, you got no horrible crash, you've got no rapid heart rate, partly down to the L-theanine smoothing all of that over. So I think they've just nailed it, to be honest with you.
Stimulation, as we mentioned, through the roof. Energy galore, and this was for a long leg session. We've used this a couple of times in the past and it's never been any different. It's stayed very consistent.
Absolutely.
They are all very high scores. I'm going to say we're going to give it a very high score of 4.75
across all elements.
Yeah, across all elements. It doesn't lose, it doesn't fall short. It's an all-rounder, but an all-rounder at the very high end.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't really say, I mean it is for stim junkies, but more of a productive, healthy stim junkie rather than a flapping over the gym off your nut. Stim junkie.
It feels like a daily driver at the same time. It feels like something you could get away with taking daily, even with that Dmha dose.
Yeah.
I can't explain as to why that may be. I wouldn't personally recommend it to a beginner.
No.
I would recommend the original to a beginner first and then move into the
Like
Supreme.
one of our friends has done.
Yeah, and he loves it.
Yeah.
He really loves it.
So you might be asking, why is it losing that 0.25 out on the effects?
It's barely anything, guys, and the only reason we are going to give it a 4.75 is because those 5 out of 5s we have given in the past have hit it absolutely perfectly.
Yeah.
This one's not quite on that level, so how can we you know, justify giving this a 5 out of 5 when something as made for feel more euphoric or more mood elevation
and stimmed up.
Yeah.
But then again, you could argue it the other way, because those ones you wouldn't want to take more than once or twice a week, whereas this one we feel is healthier and you could take it more often than that.
Yeah.
So, you know, whatever suits you really.
I mean,
either way.
yeah. I mean, 4.75, guys, shows how much of a cracking pre-workout this really is. I'd absolutely settle for this forever.
Yeah,
if I had no other pre-workouts.
All-time faves. Even the original was. So this is only just got better.
Such a good all-rounder. So a massive well done to Alpha Lion. You've nailed, very, 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 very nearly nailed it on that.
Yeah.
Very nearly.
4.75 out of 5. Final verdict.
As always, guys, do look through the segments of the video to find out absolutely why in depth we have scored things as we do. But we start off with the taste and the mixability, which we gave a
4.75 out of 5.
really, 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 really nice tasting products. They've nailed all the flavours that we've tried. Great work straight off. Then we move into the price of the product. This is the bit it struggles in, but like I mentioned, premium products bring premium prices. We gave that a 1.75 because there was a very small difference between the UK and the USA. That was the overall score. And moving into the most important part of this review and any other review is the effects of the product. We gave that a
4.75 out of 5 again. So please notice its only downside is the price.
cracking effects. You know, really, really, really good. Check that segment out. That gives us an overall score of
11.25 out of 15. So solid scorings.
really, really, really good scores. 11.25 may not sound like the highest score, but again, that price is the thing that does bring it down because it is only a 21 serving tub. But you know, you're paying for those effects, you're paying for that taste, you're paying for the branding, which looks fantastic.
And we would pay that money for this product.
Yeah.
We would, if we were in the market for something like that. So.
Absolutely. This would come into our very, very high top 10, maybe even top 5 products of all time.
Yeah, overall.
Great product. 11.25 out of 15. Guys, I want to say obviously a massive thank you for joining in with us today on this Superhuman Supreme review. Let us know in the comments below what you think of this product, should you have used it before, or if it's something you're looking to use in the future. Yeah,
we've had a lot of hype from you guys. A lot of you want to know our thoughts on it, and the old one, and obviously the new one. So, yeah.
Great stuff. Remember, this does release October 1st, 2019, back on the official Alpha Lion website. So do go check it out. We're probably going to have some sales on that first week or so.
Yeah.
Just judging by what they've done in the past.
Yeah.
You know, great stuff. Thanks for checking in. Please do give us a thumbs up, share to all your friends, and subscribe if you can. Thank you.
as always,
stay
stimmed.
And you will on this, guys. This is brilliant.
Supreme style.